wiki, welcome to a Body Blazers production in which we have here BHC Jesk. He's allying knitterhemd, squaring off against Shotgun, and DIKHB. DIKHB here at the small 9 o'clock spot, and Shotgun at the 11 o'clock spot. Woohoo! And then we shall have over here. It is dun 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 BHC Jesk, a great German player. KHB from the United States, knitterhemd from Germany as well, and Shotgun from Australia. Well, KHB maybe from Canada. Don't 100% know that, but I think it's the United States. Divine intervention, so we can be sure that it's going to be a good game here. This is a tournament semifinals, 2v2 big cash prize tournament, probably put up by Tora. So a special thanks to him and the X-Manner for all the tournaments he's put up and for giving us Body Blazers, and as well. And big shout out to Terrorcon from Clan. Oh, we already got here. knitterhemd is in here. Big shout out to Drog Alert. And yep, that's me. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about, yep, that's me. I mean, you know what I mean. I mean, there's only like 2 people who watch this. And yep, that's me is one of them. So I would have to say, he knows who he is. Alright, there's the farm, and he's got some peons ready, and they're going to bounce right on this peon as soon as he's done building that farm. And the other peon's going to have to discontinue his chopping for a bit there, so he can put his hatchet in the chest of that peon, and dead body is all that remains of that antagonistic peon. Here's a scout grunt from BHC Jesk. He's going to see the duel from Shotgun. We'll have to see how he reacts. Meanwhile, knitterhemd, who was doing that wily antics with his peon, is going to be choosing to do a duel of his own. Very common in this situation where the 9 and 11 o'clock player will do the duel, and the small 9 will go straight rut rush, which is not a bad strat. Meanwhile, the 12 o'clock is going to be squaring off against that small 9. He's not going to know what's going to hit him, though, because there are a heck of a lot of grunts over here. Just level 2, however, compared to his level 2 as well. And there's a heck of a lot of grunts coming in here, so 5 to 4. What happened to all of your grunts? DIKHB, a couple pop out, but they're going to be quickly pounced on by BHC Jesk, showing you why he's nothing to play with. He is one of the wiki warcraft 2 champions, one of the top 5 in the world. My friend Blue Flare has entered the Warcraft game for the Big V, so probably, it must be Team Dynasty Virus playing. Dang. Oh well. See if that games. Woohoo! Oh well. And it's open too. Maybe I should quit this and kind of jump in there and join that. Oh well. We can actually watch his stream maybe at the end of this, but we're way laser focused on this game actually, so even though I'd really like to just bail on this game, we're gonna continue on because I know you, yep, that's me, is watching at least, and BHC Jesk brings the action with extra reinforcing grunts, but the reinforcing lines are just too short for his opponent DIKHB, and he's gonna move on over to the wood chopping phase of his game. I see not a whole lot of wood chopping, no lumber mill happening here. He knows that he's only got so many gold ducats in his bank account, and he's going to have to make something happen, so he's going to choose to move on over to knitterhemd's base and try to cause some harm. knitterhemd preemptively already building some watchtowers so he can watch what happens and perhaps even upgrade them. And there's the upgrade to a guard tower. He sees the grunts come in here, 2 peons ready to start repairing. And it looks like that KHB is going to choose to target down this town hall. Meanwhile, a grunt runs in here. He's not going to get a whole lot of scouting data. And here's some relieving forces from BHC Jesk to push these grunts off and give them time to build watchtower into a guard tower. Meanwhile, let's check out the duelist shotgun. Already up tier number 3. OMG, this is not good for for Knitterhemd and DIKHB. Knitterhemd knows he might be a little. He's been spending some resources on grunts. Looks like shotgun's bringing some grunts to the table as well, and he'll have an early assault in the very near future. But it'll be a 2v1 game, so shotgun's really gonna have to either crush this right here spot up here, or he'll maybe go down for the knockout blow of his opponent, Knitterhemd. Which will it be? This game shaping up to be a pretty good game indeed. No signs of moving on anywhere. Just 8,000 gold in the bank, and Purple's still just building himself a heck of a lot of grunts to bring to the table. And he's going to actually decide to attack this Great Hall, taking advantage. Look at the peons popping out on the outside. Knitterhemd with a bit of an error there in his building placements. I don't know if that farm was the correct place to build, especially with these attacking grunts. And not a whole lot there extra for defense. And Shotgun's action to make out with his very first assault as well. So he'll be moving on over and then perhaps even threatening the outside of that base. And just more and more grunts. And this has really shut down this right here defense. A cannon tower is there ready and waiting. Look at the defense on these guys. Cannon tower comes in not a moment too soon. It's able to reach all the way over here to continue, and that's going to push off these grunts who are going to come up here and try to make it a game by attacking this area. They've just got overwhelming numbers, and he's going to get some peon kills for his trouble. Not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. And look here, Shotgun's already begun the stranglehold as he knows that he's going to get some DKs over here. So BHC Jesk a bit preoccupied. And where is the peon transfer? It's nowhere to be seen as he runs right out of steam. But I think he might have done all that he needs to do. Shotgun lining up bloodlusted ogres to come knocking on BHC Jesk's door. Jesk does have his door open, needs to close that door as these ogres begin to, and actually one peon going to wisely venture on out, and he's going to see, OMG, he's going to build himself a scout farm. That scout farm might be a little doomed in the future. And so he's going to back on up, but little does he see a huge number of bloodlusted ogres coming in here. There's the 3-2 choke with the 2 towers, and these grunts just, having a heyday of it because there's not a whole lot of action happening at his hometown, and it's quickly becoming a 2v1 game. So Shotgun really needs to make something happen. What's his choice going to be? It's a build in the middle. Not too bad, actually, of a choice. He's going to decide he wants to expand to that middle, and he's going to re-bloodlust up his ogres. These ogres pushing out maybe a little too hastily, and they're going to get caught way out in the open, and they're going to take the run on the outside because the DK's right there, and BHC Jesk in a world of hurt as bloodlusted ogres come pouring into his main base and slaughters all of these peons. Bad news, but there's Bloodlust finally has arrived for BHC Jesk, and can he successfully defend his area? He's not going to get a whole lot of action out of that small 12 mine. There's a DK back there, just or a DK maker ready and waiting to make DKs to make his day a bad day. Right now it's upgrading haste. And Knitterhemd there with some bloodlusted ogres to defend this. And why are you attacking the Altar Storm? He knows that the runes is the ultimate combo breaker weapon. But a very good defensive posturing. Look here, finally he's going to get himself up and maybe even hit tier number 2 in the next 10 years. But DIKHB has really made a significant contribution to this game. And will it be enough? He's actually busting down here to get his peons so we can start mining once again and make this a 2v1 game. Shotgun very good at wiki warcraft too, so wouldn't be too surprised to see him they just max out and overrun both of his opponents. He's grabbing the middle as we speak, or as I speak, hopefully. You're not yelling at the screen saying, "Shut up, Tristan!" Nice DK there at that 4 o'clock spot, and there seems to have been one at the 5 o'clock, maybe with a hasted DK. Already, bloodlusted ogres rampaging in knitterhemd's base, however, and just, you could see the full might of the shotgun uh, assault here. Kinterham's going to go on the offensive. His ogre's unlusting at a pretty inopportune time. And look at that nice death and decay. Going to scare these ogres straight away. And they're going to run right to the middle where they'll be trapped as well by another black base. And all of these ogres going to fall. They're going to try to run right through. He didn't expect to see that middle captured so definitively. And this game just heats up more and more. Still tier number 1, but Shotgun seems to have things under control all on his own as he's double expanded right to that middle. Really been able to shut down both of the expansions places of these two players. That DK just stands there without any fear of being pushed off to continuously bloodlust or not. He's going to get punched in the face. Oh! Still, look at the purple players as finally hitting tier number 2. As all of the efforts of both of these players he's facing have been laser focused on defending shotguns, attack after attack. But it still is a 2v1 battle. A 2v1 battle he seems to be comfortable winning, however. As BHC Jesk suffers another dreadful blow to his economy, and this is going to make it a 1v1 game with Knitterhemd doing worse than Shotgun's huge economy and Shotgun's ally DIKHB suddenly getting back in this game. This game is going to be a GG in the favor of Shotgun and Knitterhemd. I mean, Shotgun and DIKHB. Alright, wiki Warcraft 2. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Tune in next time when we have another super audio, super excellent, super slick, wiki body blazers production.